welcome to Saturday Noon Live with Tara. I'm so sorry it is an hour afternoon, but as always, I didn't want to miss Saturday Noon Live with Tara. And guess where I was and why I wasn't on time? Who can guess? Put some messages in the comments. Why do you think I was delayed? What do you think usually happens on a Saturday morning that often delays me from being on the live on time? Guess, guess, guess. Send in your guesses. The first three who get it right are going to get a shout out, and I will try and pick you to come onto the live today. So, three people guess why you think I was delayed today. What may have kept me and as you guys know, wherever I am, whatever I'm doing, Saturday at noon or sometime between 12 and 1 or 1:30, I try and come onto the live. Why do you think I was a little delayed today? Send in your guesses. It has something to do with my previous post. So if you guys, let's see how well you know me. What do you think might have kept me from being on the live on time? Send in your guesses. Thank you, Rutvij. Rutvij live. I was waiting. Yeah. So guess why I was delayed? Anybody who's been following our journey and for the last many Saturdays, why would I have been delayed? And my last post was gives a hint. So come on, guys, guess. Everyone saying hi and sending lots of love, which is very sweet and sweet messages. But guess why I might have been delayed? Come on, give it a guess. Um, Sudha Kanti says, hi Tara, how are you? We're fine, Touchwood. I hope you are too. So why do you think I was a little delayed? Yes, somebody said it. Football match. Yes, I am a self-confessed soccer mom. And I don't know if you guys saw, but in my recent post, Dange says, you are so beautiful. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Mohit says, join. Thank you guys so much for all your very kind words. Well, not a meeting for a new project. That was who sent in that request, Casa Candolina. No, it was actually our for a children's football match. So I don't know if you guys have been following, but in my last post I uploaded, I said that both our kids play a lot of sport. As a family, we're quite sporty, as you guys know. And obviously, everyone has their own interests. And I adore both our kids, and I'm so proud of both of them. And I hope we're all fine, safe, happy, and healthy forever. Touch wood. And of course, every child has different interests. Our younger one is absolutely passionate about football, and he's been selected to play in the Barca Academy Junior Football World Cup in Barcelona. So yeah, so that's been quite exciting. It is exciting. So we're going today actually, and so he'll be playing in the Junior World Cup. And older one also enjoys football, but he's not as passionate about it. Younger one literally spends, I think plays every single day with his Barca elite team, and he travels maybe 2.5 hours to 3 hours back and forth each day. It's full on dedication. हाँ, बस मैं यही कह रही थी कि हाँ, थैंक यू तनाश। हमारे बच्चे जो है दोनों काफ़ी फुटबॉल और स्पोर्ट्स खेलते हैं, और हमारा छोटा बाबा कि उनको सिलेक्ट किया है बासा जूनियर वर्ल्ड कप फुटबॉल के लिए। तो आज बार्सिलोना जाएंगे, और सिर्फ 3-4 दिन के लिए, बट इट्स वेरी एक्साइटिंग। तो काफ़ी एक्साइटिंग है। एंड मैं पूरा टीम को बहुत गुड लक भेज रही हूँ। और मैं बस यही कह रही थी कि माँ होने से हम ऑब्वियसली दोनों बच्चों को इक्वल प्यार करते हैं, दोनों का इक्वल हम लोग प्राउड है, और हर किसी का अलग अलग पैशंस रहते हैं, इंटरेस्ट रहते हैं। बट मैं हर रोज ये सोचती हूँ कि इन माई शो द तारा शर्मा शो I've had so many amazing guests who are so inspirational, and many of them have been sports stars. I've had Sunil Chetri as a guest, who's the Indian football captain, and he's spoken so beautifully about hard work over talent, about how you motivate kids. He actually said his first teacher, his first person who played with him and was very competitive with him was his mother. His mother played a lot of football with him. So I watched these episodes and I can't believe that so much of this is now part of our lives. Virat on the show talked to me about how he would wake up really early. His parents had to take him for his training. Here I am. I'm not saying that I'm bringing up some stars. I have no idea. But the reality is that we're living. This is what I feel. The show is really walking the talk, because even when I think of Boomra and how he spoke about how his passion for sport happened, and how, for him, it's not that he started that young. It happened a little later. So all this is really inspiring for me now that I'm on the ground a lot. I'm actually accompanying the team to Barcelona, but I won't be allowed to meet Kai much, except at the matches and stuff. And yes, thank you. Zen is very happy for him. But the good thing is that Zen has such amazing talents himself. He doesn't like me talking about, none of the kids like me saying anything about them. So I'm very embarrassed, and they're going to kill me for doing anything like this and speaking about them, because they didn't even Kai didn't even tell anyone that he's going to Barcelona, to be honest. But yeah, Zen seems to be naturally inclined to performing and speaking, directing. He acts very well. Each to their own with what they'll choose to do. Thankfully, they're both quite into the academics. So at the moment, we're managing the balance. I think for anyone who have kids who are very passionate about sport, of course, it's a balancing act, because, as I said, Kai's training is about an hour's drive away from home. So on an average, he is spending about 2.5 hours in the car every day. And that too, we're going in a car. There are other people who have real struggles getting to their trainings and all that. And one day, one match where they won, I was very impressed by one of the coaches who said a beautiful thing. He said, when they won in a big way, he said, you must always be grateful for your privileges. Even having a good ground and having the ability to have good training is itself a privilege. I thought that was really lovely, because it's so true. Hi, Rudra. Rudra is my dear, dear friend and colleague. He's acting in the Archies. I've said this many times that I'd love to invite Rudra on, but we're going to have to wait for later when it's allowed to talk more about the Archies. But thank you for saying good luck. Yeah, it's quite exciting. Rudra is also very passionate about football. We used to talk about football, and in fact, the World Cup was on when we were shooting, so we spoke about it a lot. Chaya, hi Chaya Momaya, lovely to have you here. So lovely. I do these live sessions. They're semi nuts. People laugh and probably think I've gone crazy, but the truth is, I love it. I love interacting with my actual community. And I feel so grateful, because sometimes I'm feeling a little low. Like today, I'm actually feeling very. I don't want to leave my big son and go with the little one. I don't want, I'm a very attached mom. People think I'm nuts. Like even when I first went for my first big trip away, can you imagine, for like 3 weeks for the shoot of the Archies, was when they're so big last year. And the kids, of course, are fine. I mean, we're all fine. But I was the one who was feeling like a lot of missing them. And I remember everyone, was making fun of me. The kids on the film, Vedang, Agastya, Suhana, they were like, oh my God, Kushi, they were like, you're so attached to your kids. So I also have to do some growing up and not be I mean, of course, I'd always be attached to my kids, but like you have to let them also, of course, bless them and all that. Okay, so who should we go live with? You're looking very young. Oh, thank you. In that movie or this movie? Or now? Thank you. Hi, Amik. Hi, Salim. Uh, Thank you, Rutvij, for saying congrats. Yes, Rutvij, actually, they're not Arsenal fans. But my cousin in England, I'm half Indian and half English, so they're huge Arsenal fans. But no, not Tottenham either. Kai is a big supporter of Chelsea, and Zen is of Liverpool. But Kai plays for Barca Elite, and we're going to Barcelona, to the home of Barcelona FCB. So we're going to, yeah, they will have an opening ceremony. They'll go to Camp Nou, all that. So thank you, Barca Academy Mumbai. And if anyone's looking for soccer football training, there are amazing academies in Bombay. I have to say, lockdown is what really pushed us to find these really good training centers, because it was just the four of us as a family playing in our garden most of lockdown. And Kai would spend hours on his own, and he's been playing. Both of them have been playing since they were literally babies. I don't know where it'll go, but I just feel it's good to encourage kids if they have a passion, as Virat said. And please watch the Tara Sharma show. He said, don't be afraid of making mistakes. Don't compromise on your passion. if you make mistakes, learn from them. And as parents, we have to support our kids, I feel. Of course, ensure that academics don't slip. That's a big thing, which they are both luckily quite diligent about. And the school is very encouraging too. Okay, guys, so let's get into the live. We're going to go live with three people randomly selected. Yes, jumping between Insta Live and YouTube Live. Rutvij, me or you? I'm doing that. Are you doing that? And Facebook. I was also trying to figure out if I could add LinkedIn into the mix, because now I've started doing a little bit more posting on LinkedIn too. Hi, Yassine. Hi, everyone on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Insta. Okay, let's see if we can get Bhao Khan. I go live random with three people randomly selected. So, ¿cómo estás? Hablamos en español. Yo hablo poquito español. I speak a little bit of Spanish. Have to practice. Thanks, Amik. Hi, Samir. So, anyone who wants to join, Rutvij, why don't you join you Insta? Then you can come onto the live too. You send in a send in a request, and then I can take you onto the live. Sometimes it doesn't go through. I don't know why. Okay, so who would like to come onto the live? Please send me a request. Tiwari ji, let's see if this works. Thank you. Hello from Pakistan. Hi Tiwari ji. How are you? आप कैसे हैं? कहाँ पे हैं? हेलो. हाय. आवाज नहीं आ रहा है. अच्छा, another thing, sorry, that didn't work. Another thing I want to tell you is, guys, I did this book, audiovisual little book, which I'm in, for personal safety for 4 to 7 year old kids. It's done by a wonderful NGO called Arpan. Please check it out. It's in my stories and in my feed. The link. It's also my first little foray into an animation little film. It's a very important topic, and it's a serious topic, but it's handled in a very sensitive, age appropriate, and fun way. So do check it out. And thank you, Arpan. It was a fabulous webinar and a really fabulous little book. Karan Taparia says, Tara ma'am, you look fabulous. Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. And coincidentally, the founder of Arpan is Pooja Taparia. Are you guys related? Tanar says, Tara, Tara, Tara. Yes, I do that. That comes from Cilla Black. Anyone who might have watched Blind Date in the UK a long time ago, that was what she used to say. And yeah, I've always been doing that. Hi, Sonia. When can we see you on the big screen? Well, you'll be seeing me in Netflix's Archies later this year. And like I said, hopefully the Tara Sharma Show. Ria says, would love to discuss your views on theatre and plays in Bombay. So, Ria, you know my dad, Pratap Sharma, spelled Partap. Pratap Sharma, he was a very renowned playwright, author. He was known as the Golden Voice of India, and he was perhaps my biggest inspiration when it comes to communication and pretty much everything I do, professionally, especially, and in fact with values too. And of course, my mom. So, Daddy wrote several amazing plays. There's Sammy, that was about the man behind the Mahatma. It was directed by Lilette Dubé, fabulous cast, won several awards, performed all over the world. Then there's Begum Samru, which was directed by Alec Padamsi, again, wonderful cast. Then A Touch of Brightness, which he wrote in the 60s. It was the first play to be actually picked for, I think, the Edinburgh Festival. And when they were at the airport, their passports got impounded because of censorship. And they were, but the then Solicitor General fought the case pro bono, Soli Sorabji and Daddy's dear friend Iqbal Chagla, all of them, and they won the case. And the play has been performed all over the world. And in fact, we went a few years ago for the 50-year celebrations in England. So yeah, I come from a background of theatre. I personally have always felt theatre is honestly a lot of work, because you have to put so much into it. So, in terms of time and commitment, I've acted, of course, in some theatre. I played Juliet for a Indo-UK production of Romeo and Juliet many years ago, and I love theater. I think being on stage and addressing an audience live is just exhilarating. I love public speaking. I love interacting in real life with audiences. But yeah, I don't do enough of it. But yeah, the theater scene seems to be buzzing. I miss my dad tremendously. He passed away almost 11 years ago. No, more than 11 years ago. Thank you for saying your Hindi is very good. That's very kind. Dhanyavad. Theatre is hard. Absolutely, Rutvij, it is. And Noor, hi, Noor Ali. Hi, everyone who's joined. Okay, let me try and just go live with a few more people because I have to go pack. I have to get things ready. I have to do stuff. And I'm sure you do too. I was a kid when I saw your song. Sumit says, thank you and looking beautiful. Thank you. I am Harish is saying that Parizad is here. Thank you all so much for joining. Okay, I'm going to try just one more request and then I'm going to let you guys go. Ivan says, how are you? We're fine, Touchwood. I hope you are too. Hi, how are you? हाय आप कहाँ पे हैं आप कैसे हैं हेलो समटाइम्स वी गेट रियली चैटी हाँ नमस्ते कैसे हैं आवाज नहीं आ रहा है not able to hear हेलो हाँ आवाज नहीं आ रहा है हाँ अभी आ रहा है अभी आ रहा है आप कैसे हैं आप कहाँ पे है मैं भी JNK में हूँ ड्यूटी पे अच्छा कहाँ ड्यूटी क्या ड्यूटी है आर्मी आर्मी ओके वाओ और आप कहाँ पे है जम्मू कश्मीर जम्मू कश्मीर वाओ वाओ ये तो बहुत सुंदर जगह है बॉम्बे मुंबई मुंबई में मुंबई हाँ क्या करते हो मुंबई में मेरा अपना शो है द तारा शर्मा शो और मैं कई पिक्चर में काम की है एक्टिंग का और मैं एक माँ हूँ और तो जम्मू कश्मीर तो बहुत सुंदर जगह है आपका आप कौन सा रेजिमेंट में है आपका कहाँ पे आप मतलब आप आर्मी में किस एरिया में है आर्मी का मैं भी हूँ रजौरी अच्छा तो आप सेफ रहना ठीक रहना बहुत शुक्रिया जो लोग आर्म फोर्सेस में और देश की सुरक्षा करते हैं हम लोग बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद कहना चाहते हैं थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू और बॉम्बे में क्या बिजनेस करते हो अपना मैं एक्टर हूँ और मेरा अपना शो है थैंक यू बाय मिलने के लिए कभी ठीक है थैंक यू बाय इधर तो हम लोग मिलते हैं क्या मेरठ से आया हूँ वैसे मैं मेरठ से रहने वाला मेरठ का हूँ अच्छा ऐसे तो लाइव्स पे हम देख मिलते रहते हैं इसलिए लाइव्स तो इतने अच्छे हैं थैंक यू शुक्रिया थैंक यू फॉर ज्वाइनिंग बाय बाय Rutvij, thank you for saying yes. That was a beautiful song. Bye. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna go live with just one more person, and then I'm gonna let you guys leave. Everyone's got so much to do today, I'm sure. And bye. आप उधर उधर दबा दीजिए प्लीज वो राइट साइड पे हाँ थैंक यू बाय थैंक्स पाटिल हाय गडकरी हाय भोले Okay, guys, I'm going to let you go in a minute. I think everyone must be busy, lots to do today. And as I said, I've got to pack and get ready for the trip too. Um, Crisp photography. Let me see who all I can add. You have to send a request in, and then I try and take the live. I get a lot of requests, so please just if you send them in, I'll start making a note so that next time I'll remember to have you in. I would love to invite everyone, but it's not always possible. Kamal Sharma says, "आपका बहुत पुराना fan. Thank you." That was weird, entertaining, but weird. Rutvik says, "Yes, that's it's funny. Some people join and they're like, 'Who are you? What are you doing?'" I'm always wondering how come they're following, but it's interesting. Okay, let's see. Crisp photography. Hi, how are you?
Hey, I'm great. How are you, Tara?
Good, thank you. Where are you calling from?
I'm in Bangalore.
Okay, Bangalore. And you're a photographer?
I happen to be a photographer too. Yeah, I'm an advertising professional, but a photographer too. Yeah.
Oh wow, excellent. Yeah, I saw your name is Crisp Photography. So what is that? What is that? Why is it Crisp Photography?
Well, because I like to communicate to the point. Like I'm more into realism, not into surreal photography. So it's crisp.
Oh, very nice. That's a cool name. So, and what do you do in advertising? Are you a photographer in the advertising space, or is that a hobby?
So I'm more of a strategy and branding guy, but I also have because I'm into advertising, so of course, so photography becomes like a very very part of the job.
Right. And are you with an agency, or do you freelance, or you're with an agency? Okay.
Now
So
I run an agency. I have my own agency over here in Bangalore.
okay, cool. What's it called?
That's called Crisp. Again,
Okay,
not
cool.
photography. That's called Crisp.
Crisp. Okay, great. No, we are all very familiar with the advertising world. I think I did my first few ads way back with like Genesis and my husband has a media company, Bang Bang, and they produce a lot of commercials, and they are doing a lot of content. And I, in fact, co-produce my show, the Tara Sharma Show, with them. So we're all advertising is part. And my dad used to be very well known for his voice, and he did most of the voiceovers back in the 70s and 80s. And so yeah, advertising is a big part of all of our lives. But thanks so much for joining, and it's always so cool to have such a diverse mix of people who join these lives. So thank you. And anything you want to
My
ask?
pleasure. Tara, you look just the same like when I saw you first in movie. And
Thank you.
do excuse that I call you Tara because I think
Please
that
do.
maybe same age or maybe
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, thank you. No, that's very
You look
kind.
the
Thank you.
same, exactly the same.
Thank you. So I think it's all thanks to honestly running after our kids. Like today, I've already been to a football match, and there's all sports running around, going for the Barcelona Junior World Cup today. So it's all like keeps us on our toes. Yeah,
That's amazing. I'm
yeah.
proud of her. Have a
Thank
good
you.
day. Thanks
Thank
for
you. Thanks so much for joining. Take care. Bye.
pleasure. Bye bye.
Bye. So lovely. So chatting to people from all over. That was crisp photography, everyone, and really fab chatting to so many. Hope you're doing good. Think Tonk says thank you. That's what we are. I hope you are too. Saya's movie song. Yes, it's a beautiful song. I am Harish, and. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'm going to now say tata in a minute. Samriddhi, so good to have you all here. On that note, have a fabulous day. I'll try and send updates from Barcelona. Until then, I'll be back. I won't be back in time for next Saturday, no live with Tara, but I will make up for it next Sunday. I'll try to, and hope it's all safe, smooth, and successful. Have a fabulous day, everyone. Ta-ra, ta-ra, ta-ra. Bye. 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 Bye, Rutvil. Thanks. Bye, Yasin. Bye, Sudha Kanti. Bye.